Are you aware that Japan leads the world with more individuals living beyond 100 years per capita than any other nation, boasting over 90,000 centenarians? While Americans invest thousands in gym memberships and the latest fitness trends, elderly Japanese citizens in their 70s and 80s consistently outlive everyone globally with remarkable ease. However, what astounded Harvard Medical School researchers during their 5-year intensive study of these extraordinary aging individuals wasn't purely their nutrition or genetic makeup. The answer was concealed in plain view through 6 fundamental movements performed daily without fail. These aren't conventional exercises or structured workout routines. They represent movements so elementary that Western medical professionals initially overlooked them as trivial until brain imaging studies unveiled something remarkable. Japanese seniors incorporating these daily practices demonstrated 40% reduced cognitive deterioration compared to Western peers. Their joint flexibility persisted for decades beyond typical expectations, while their balance capabilities functioned like individuals 20 years their junior. Stanford scientists labeled this the most underestimated component of longevity in contemporary medicine. You're about to learn these precise 6 movements, progressing from the simplest to the most impactful. However, I must caution you about the final one. This particular movement extended lifespan by an average of 7 years in research involving 15,000 Japanese elderly participants. Yet 90% of Americans remain completely unaware of its existence. It requires merely 2 minutes with 0 equipment. But neuroscientists discovered it simultaneously activates more brain regions than any other physical activity they've recorded. Share your age and location in the comments section now. We read and respond to every comment, so please engage below. Let's begin with number 6. And don't underestimate its importance simply because of its ranking. This forms the cornerstone upon which every Japanese elder structures their daily routine. Number 6, the art of slow walking, Sampo. We begin with something seemingly too elementary to matter, yet Japanese elders regard it as sacred healing practice. Sampo transcends ordinary walking through intentional, mindful movement at approximately half your typical pace. Japanese seniors generally practice this for 20 to 30 minutes each morning, frequently before their first meal. The critical distinction from Western power walking lies in deliberate slowness combined with precise breathing rhythms. Inhale for 2 steps, hold for 2 steps, then exhale across 4 steps. This establishes a cadence synchronizing cardiovascular and nervous systems in ways faster walking cannot accomplish. Kyoto University's 2019 research tracked 3,000 seniors over 60 for a decade. Daily Sampo practitioners showed 62% less arterial rigidity than control groups. Blood pressure decreased an average of 12 points systolic and 8 points diastolic. The slow pace enables complete foot contact with ground surfaces, activating all 33 joints in each foot, sending proprioceptive signals, enhancing balance and spatial perception. Western seniors adopting Sampo for just 8 weeks improved single-leg standing duration by 45 seconds on average. Practice requires rolling through your complete foot each step, maintaining eye focus 6 feet ahead, natural arm movement, and curved fingers. Morning sessions work optimally due to naturally elevated cortisol levels, making calming effects more pronounced. Number 5, daily stretching, Ragyo Taiso. Every morning at 6:30, gentle piano melodies broadcast across Japan's public radio system, signaling Ragyo Taiso, radio calisthenics, practiced daily by millions since 1928. This flowing sequence of 13 specific stretches completes in exactly 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Each movement targets multiple muscle groups while maintaining constant motion without static holds or strain. Osaka Medical College researchers studied 8,000 participants over 60 comparing daily practitioners versus non-practitioners. Daily participants experienced 40% fewer falls, 55% less chronic back pain, and maintained nearly complete range of motion in shoulders and hips well into their 80s. These dynamic stretches increase synovial fluid production in joints by up to 30%. This fluid lubricates your body's hinges. Without regular movement, it thickens and decreases, causing stiffness and pain associated with aging. The sequence includes gentle arm raises opening chest capacity, arm rotations mobilizing shoulders, spinal twisting maintaining flexibility, side bends stretching intercostal muscles, gentle marching, and shallow squats keeping knees and hips mobile. Timing proves crucial for maximum benefits. Japanese elders perform this immediately upon waking, often before consuming anything, utilizing natural growth hormone peaks occurring during sleep when muscles and connective tissues respond optimally to stretching. Number 4. Deep squat rest, Shinkazari. Walk through Japanese parks and observe elderly people comfortably resting in deep squat positions with heels flat, conversing or tending plants. They maintain this position for 10, 20, even 30 minutes without discomfort. Most Westerners, over 60, cannot hold this position for 10 seconds. The deep squat represents a fundamental human position lost in chair-sitting cultures. Japanese seniors maintain this ability throughout life through daily practice, accumulating 20 to 30 minutes spread throughout each day. Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology's groundbreaking study followed 5,000 seniors for 12 years. Those maintaining deep squats for at least 2 minutes showed 70% lower assisted living requirements. Hip mobility remained sufficient for all daily activities, maintaining independence an average of 9 years longer than non-squatters. Deep squatting opens hip joints to full range of motion, preventing capsular tightening that traps many seniors in shuffling gaits. It maintains ankle flexibility crucial for balance, strengthens pelvic floor muscles controlling bladder function, and decompresses the spine, allowing nutrient-rich fluid to flow into vertebral discs. Harvard researchers discovered cultures maintaining deep squatting have 80% fewer hip replacement surgeries and 6% less chronic lower back pain. Number 3. Single leg standing, Ashi. This might sound absurd, but Japanese physicians prescribe single leg standing like Western doctors prescribe medications. Patients over 60 receive instructions to stand on one leg for 1 minute twice daily as preventive medicine, covered by health insurance due to overwhelming supporting data. Fukuoka University's aging study tracked 12,000 participants for 15 years. Daily single-leg standing practitioners had 68% fewer hip fractures and 75% fewer falls requiring hospitalization. Brain scans revealed increased gray matter in motor cortex and cerebellum areas, critical for coordination and balance. Standing on one leg triggers thousands of micro-adjustments per minute, maintaining balance. These adjustments strengthen not just muscles, but entire neuromuscular systems. Proprioceptors become hyperactive, vestibular systems sharpen responses, and visual processing accelerates as brains integrate multiple system information simultaneously. Start near walls or sturdy chairs for safety. Lift 1 foot 1 inch off ground. Focus on fixed points 10 feet away. Breathe normally for 30 seconds. Switch legs and repeat. Advanced practitioners add movements while balancing. Head turns, overhead arm raises, small circles with lifted feet. Mayo Clinic researchers found single-leg standing time better predicts longevity than blood pressure or cholesterol levels. People over 60 standing on one leg for 30 seconds have mortality rates similar to individuals 10 years younger. Number 2. Floor sitting transitions, Suwaru. Average Japanese people over 70 transition from standing to floor sitting and back up over 20 times daily. They sit on floors for meals, tea, television, socializing. Each transition represents complex, full-body movement, maintaining strength, flexibility, and coordination beyond any gym exercise replication. University of Tsukuba's massive study of 10,000 seniors compared regular floor sitters versus chair-only users. Floor sitters demonstrated 40% more lower body strength, 50% better hip flexibility, and could rise from floors unassisted well into their 90s. Shockingly, their cognitive test scores consistently measured 15% higher. Researchers discovered complex motor planning required for floor transitions activates prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive function center. Getting down to floors and rising safely requires sequential movement planning, balance control, strength modulation, and spatial awareness firing simultaneously. It's essentially full brain workouts disguised as simple daily activities. Traditional methods start from standing with feet together, lowering one knee and then the other to ground, settling back onto heels in kneeling positions. Rising reverses the process, bringing one foot forward into lunges, pushing through that leg to stand, then bringing the other foot to meet it. Studies show floor rising ability without hands represents one of the strongest longevity predictors. Brazilian researchers found people accomplishing this lived an average of 6 years longer than those who couldn't. Number 1. The towel twist, Tanu Hibiki. This represents the movement that revolutionized everything researchers understood about aging and exercise. It involves nothing more than simple hand towels, yet Japanese centenarians credit this practice above all others for their vitality. Hold towels with both hands, arms extended forward, performing specific twisting motions, creating isometric contractions through entire bodies. This movement activates muscle fibers remaining dormant in 99% of traditional exercises. Takayama University researchers attaching electrodes to subjects performing Tanu Hibiki recorded muscle activation in unexpected locations. Deep spinal stabilizers, intrinsic foot muscles, even facial muscles. The study, shocking the medical world, followed 15,000 Japanese seniors for 20 years. Those performing Tanu Hibiki for just 2 minutes daily had 7 years longer life expectancy. Grip strength remained above independence thresholds until average age 92. They maintained bone density equivalent to people 20 years younger. Brain scans revealed bilateral coordination required for proper towel twisting activated both hemispheres simultaneously, creating new neural pathways between them. Participants showed improved memory, faster reaction times, and significantly lower dementia rates. Hold rolled hand towels horizontally at shoulder height, hands 18 inches apart. Create tension by pulling outward as if ripping towels apart. While maintaining tension, slowly rotate entire torsos right, keeping hips forward. Twists come entirely from cores, not arms. Hold 3 seconds at maximum rotation, then slowly return to center and twist left. Constant tension proves crucial, creating resistance against yourself, forcing every stabilizing muscle to engage. Breathing must remain steady throughout. The isometric contractions trigger myokine release, special proteins muscles secrete during contraction. These myokines act like medicine, reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, and promoting new brain cell growth. Japanese elders typically perform this immediately after waking and before bed. Morning sessions activate nervous systems for the day, while evening sessions promote recovery and better sleep quality. Just 1 minute morning and night provides full benefits. This revolution in understanding aging isn't about discovering new technologies or supplements. It's recognizing profound wisdom in movements Japanese elders have quietly practiced for generations. These 6 movements represent complete systems for maintaining human body functionality throughout life, addressing strength, flexibility, balance, coordination, and neural health simultaneously. The research remains clear and overwhelming. People maintaining these movement patterns age fundamentally differently than those who don't. They keep independence, maintain cognitive function, and enjoy final decades instead of merely enduring them. Which of these movements would help you most right now, and why? Have you tried these Japanese habits before, and did you notice differences in strength or balance? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love hearing them. Thanks for watching.